Hi everyone. Well, if you watched last week's Mystic Moment, you will see that I'm wearing the same thing today as I was last week. That's because I'm recording these two reflections back to back. I'm in a good space here and the timing is right. Some of you know because you have my book of poetry, and others of you know because of being with me in various meditation series that we do, that I have a poem called Find Me, for I cannot find myself. And it is a powerful poem because when we go through moments where we feel disconnected from the divine, disconnected from ourselves, the natural urge is to devote ourselves to the search, to looking in order to find. But sometimes life sets things up where everything seems walled, everything is a dead end. We seem to get nowhere, and on top of it, maybe even our ways of searching are even thwarted. These can be very, very painful moments. I know these moments intimately. And my poem speaks to that. And it speaks to the theme for today. Because in moments when it seems like we can't find ourselves, we can't find the divine, let me use the word God, we can't find God, that we have been abandoned, or through our own sets of weaknesses, we're walled up from the real discovering of what we long for. It can seem that it's impossible. And I was listening to a podcast recently, and I'm going to guess it was Joe Dispenza speaking, but I'm not sure because I listened to 3 different people. And whomever it was said so brilliantly, and if it was Joe, it would not surprise me, God is not impossible to find. God is impossible to avoid. Let's take a moment in silence around that. God is not impossible to find. God is impossible to avoid. If that's true, I know I'm giving long pauses here, but if that's true, how can that influence your view of times when you feel lost? And how can you let that question open you up in ways that are not judgmental? There would be a natural, especially for the Western person, a natural inclination that, oh gosh, God didn't abandon me. It's me that's abandoning myself. What's wrong with me? It's easy to come down with a sledgehammer on ourselves with a lot of judgment, but that's not the purpose here. The purpose here is revelation. The purpose here is penetration. The purpose here is transformation. So if that's the case, how can you hold that question with a real vulnerable openness? Then what? Now what? What is revealing itself to me? What is revealing itself to me? God is not impossible to find. God is impossible to avoid. Hopefully this gives you just a little taste of consolation.